Welcome back. We're talking about eating in a festive season. Now, if you want to ask questions, the number to call is 0808 054 2233. That's 0808 054 2233. You can also tweet at CTV_Mary A. All right. You've already spoken about the complication of losing the normal flora in the stomach. When you lose the normal flora in the stomach, that means things don't digest well anymore. Are there other complications to bad eating habits?
You mean apart from the, yeah, like I said, bad eating habits can lead to a lot of illnesses, like diabetes.
Okay.
Especially type 2 diabetes. Now, that is one illness I keep telling people that they shouldn't get. Because diabetes is a killer disease. It is parallel to heart disease. You have diabetes like this, it triggers off cardiac disease in your life. And it has its complications. It has a lot of complications. And diabetes affects every organ in the body. The eyes, the kidneys, the nerves, every part. Once you get diabetes, your cholesterol levels go out. They just go off. Your blood sugar, everything just goes wrong. And it's a killer disease. But if you eat right, you can reverse it.
Okay, let's quickly take this phone call from Victor in Aba. Hello, Victor.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Victor. What's your question?
Yes, I don't know if this question is pertinent here. I want to find out, is it possible for certain food items to cause mouth odor? Why I ask this is that I have somebody who developed a mouth odor, and the person has spoken to the doctor. The doctor said there is nothing inside the stomach that can cause mouth odor, that the odor is just coming from the mouth. And this person was not experiencing this mouth odor until recently. So what could have caused it? That is just what I want to find out.
Thank you, Victor. We'll deal with that. So,
it could be the oral hygiene that is wrong. It may be that some certain foods the person is eating, you know, is affecting the stomach.
Because we've heard of reflux.
It can do that. So it could be bad hygiene. It could be some decay is going on. You know, like there's bacteria in the mouth, and those bacteria, bad bacteria, if we're not taking care of our oral hygiene very well, they get into the system and can cause damage. So I think there's oral hygiene issues going on there.
I guess that would be a job for the dentist.
Yes. I'd encourage the person to do what you call oil pulling, where you take a spoonful of oil, like coconut oil, put it in your mouth, do it for about 30, start with 10 minutes. Just go and switch it around. Don't swallow it. While you do that, the bacteria and things, they stick to the oil, they detoxify your mouth, they detoxify everything, and you spit it out and rinse. And you can do what else you want to do. If you do that consistently, it helps with the oral hygiene. It helps with tooth decay. Tooth decay can also cause oral, smell.
Odors.
So, but when you're doing this, which is something I do every day, I do it every day with coconut oil. I switch around my mouth for about 10-15 minutes, and I spit it out, and I rinse with salt. And then I use my chewing stick, because I really don't use regular toothpaste.
You're really different.
Yes.
Let's take Akimbi from Ogun State. Hello, Akimbi.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. What's your question?
Yeah, please, I want to find out, sometimes when I eat, and I belch, I discover that my belch smell, so I don't know, then I used to have some indigestion sometimes. What do you think caused that?
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Akimbi. So could this be, again, food choice?
Food choice is what is eating, and then people don't seem to understand that the more, let me explain it this way, the more cooked food you eat, the more your enzymes are used up.
Okay.
And when you have like a bank, you put money in it and you keep taking money out and you don't put money in it, what happens? You use up the money.
So are you advocating raw food?
Raw food is key. It's a key because it will help you break your food down. The way the Creator has made food, raw food, is this. If you have a cucumber, it's been coded with what will break it down in your stomach.
Okay.
If you have cabbage, it's been coded, so when you eat it, it breaks down easily the stomach and without using up all your enzymes in the body. But when you have cooked it, the body doesn't recognize it anymore. So it now has to get extra enzymes to break it down. And when your enzyme bank is low, your food will not be digested well.
So what do you advocate A bit of raw food every day, or what
I'd
kind
say
of...
you must take raw food every day.
What kind of, how do we put it, proportion are we talking about?
You can start for somebody who's been eating raw food all the cooked food all the time. They start gradually because the stomach would have to get used to it. But let's say you're eating your hot meal now. If you maybe beside you have like a carrot and cucumber, the enzymes in them will help you digest the food easily.
Okay, let's talk to Ifoma from Abuja. Hello, Ifoma.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ifoma. What's your question?
Good afternoon, doctor. I'm fine, thank you. Please, I want to ask the doctor.
Go right ahead.
Okay. What actually will I do to lose weight, especially the belly fat?
The belly fat.
You know, there's one fat that is very scary, it's belly fat. And you know why? Because it's the most dangerous fat. Because the fat there behaves like an organ on its own, and it wraps around your major organs. That's why you need to get rid of belly fat. It wraps around your kidney, your liver, stifling it, and then it releases some compounds, inflammatory compounds, that affect your heart. Those are things that trigger diabetes and all that. So belly fat is about watching what you are eating, which I can't go too much about now, but you have to eat right. And then number two, you must exercise.
Can this be done when somebody is already middle-aged and,
Yes.
you know, getting older? Because it's so difficult to lose weight, you know, as age comes.
I'll use myself as an example. There was a time I was size 16. My face was full and everything. And when you get older, your metabolism slows down. I'm closer to 60 now. And I'm trim because I watch what I eat. And I don't have the belly. Because people just eat everything.
But the question is, did you have the belly before?
Yes, when you put on weight, the belly will be there. And losing weight is difficult. It's hard work. And that's what people don't seem to understand. They think there's a quick fix. There's no quick fix about losing weight.
But there's this term going around, you know, everywhere. People are talking about intermittent fasting. What is that?
Number one, before I talk about intermittent fasting, fasting itself is good because you must always give your body time to rest.
Let me pause you for just a second and take Adewumi.
Okay.
Hello, Adewumi.
Yeah.
What's your question?
All right. Good afternoon. My question has to do with basically with well, first of all, I should say compliment of the president. Pardon my and
we
good afternoon to pharmacist Opolua. I am calling to ask about I have this lactose intolerance issue. When I take milk, I usually have an indigestion and all of that. I tend to fast all around, and then after some time, I use the toilet. And right after that, I come back to normal. It bothers me a whole lot, and I just want to know.
Okay. Yes, you have lactose intolerance. So you mustn't be taking anything with dairy. Now, there are alternative milk products you can have.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't take milk.
Is it that non-dairy creamer?
No. Those ones are... Just make yourself some coconut milk. It's amazing milk. Make yourself some tiger nut milk. That's non-dairy. Almond milk, they're all non-dairy, and you can make them yourself. Okay. They do not have lactose in them. Obviously, this person doesn't have the enzyme that breaks lactose down.
But can he do this with his regular tea,
yes,
cereal, coffee?
Once again, I use an example. When I want to have my oats, I use tiger nut milk. And it's delicious. Sweetened with some dates. Even if it's not sweetened, I'm fine with it. I have not had dairy in a long time, for years now. And I don't have an intolerance to it, but I just know that dairy has some other things it does. So I just stay clear, especially as you go older.
Okay, so we were talking about intermittent fasting.
Yes.
We have just 1 minute, so let's be fast about it.
Intermittent fasting is when you leave a gap between your last meal and your first meal in the morning.
More than your sleep gap.
More than your sleep gap. So if you want to really practice it well, you must have at least 14 hours gap, 14 to 16 hours gap, which is what I do.
You said it's good for the body. What does it do?
It helps it helps your body rejuvenate itself, because a lot of times we eat all the time. The body is always functioning. Your digestive system is always functioning, and the digestive system is where your immune system is. 75% of your immune system that protects you from illness is there, but because the body is always working and working, it's not giving it rest. The body ages because of that. So you must give, just like a car needs rest and servicing, your body needs time. So there's a time where you must just cut off from food and let your body renew itself. Let it stop working. You know when you put your kitchen to rest, you must put that place to rest, and then you feel rejuvenated. So intermittent fast is that maybe you had your last meal at 9 or 8, and then you make sure that maybe you have wait about 16, 14, maybe start with 12 to 16, 14 hours before you eat the next meal. That way, your body has taken care of, gotten rid of what shouldn't be there. It has rested and is ready for the next thing, and it helps you lose weight.
Okay, so what's the ideal gap? 14 or 16 hours?
14 to 16 hours.
14 to 16 hours.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming to the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being with us and for all those questions. Enjoy the season. I am Mary Alale Yusuf.